y'all, it's Deanna. Welcome to my channel. Today's Saturday. I think it's January 17th. It could be the 18th, but it is Saturday. I do know that. So this is going to be another video where I do the winter hashtag WIG 2026 and the hashtag microdwarf 2526 in the same update in the same video. So I just don't feel like doing two. And I don't have them organized for you by, so I'm just going to have to pull things off of the shelf I have them on and show you what's going on. So, I'm going to start with the hashtag microdwarf 2526. That is growing microdwarf tomatoes inside the house, whether you use soil or hydroponics, and whether you use a window or grow lights, whichever you choose. And I believe it lasts till April, and you can still join. And that's hosted by Broke But Bountifully Blessed Carol and Gail's Southern Living. So I'm gonna start with those because then I can get them out out of the way of the rest of the stuff for the other collaboration. So I up-potted. I don't think I showed y'all. I up-potted 2 of the microdwarf tomatoes. This is the, y'all know it's hard to read on this blue painter's tape. Golden Hour. So I just put it in a little lard container that I had. And I don't know if I'll pot it again or not, or just at some point plant it outside, because I don't have the money to be up potting things inside the house. Not too many things, because it takes a lot of soil, and that ocean forest soil that I managed to buy, I need that for seeds too. So anyway, if you watch my channel, you know I don't have money for a whole lot of stuff, so which is neither here nor there. But anyway, I potted it here, and I'm going to leave it here for quite a while because that's pretty good. It might not be real deep, but if you've ever used this lard or cottage cheese tubs or sour cream tubs that were like this, it's got a good width to it, or circumference, I guess. So it looks really good. It's happy. So hopefully we get some fruit off of this at some point. It's still not ready to fruit, but that's okay. And I up-potted this one. I may have to up-pot again, but this is what I used. I used a different sour cream container that's taller, but not as, doesn't have the circumference that this other one does. And this one's happy too. This is the Aztec Gold, and I watered these yesterday, but everything in here was nearly bone dry because I had some kind of intestinal, I don't know what it was, if it was a virus or if it, and it probably was because I had a headache along with it, or if it was some kind of food that I had eaten, but I don't think so. But I'm not 100%. But anyway, everything in here got neglected, so it was all pretty dry. So there's that one. And then the other one is going to have to be up-potted here soon because it's starting to get a little taller. And this is the Lil Lissay. But it still looks good. It's finally starting to take off because it was a little bit slow going there. Okay, and my Christmas cactus is just about done. I think it is done blooming, which is sad because it was so pretty. Okay, now with the neglect, while I was not feeling well at all, hang on, if you hear that noise in the background, there's a cat wanting in. But while everything was neglected, I came in here yesterday evening, because I'm like, you better go water stuff. And I still didn't feel real good yesterday, but I feel better today. Anyway, I come in here and my holy basil I didn't think was going to survive, because it was like, if you can tell, let's see, can I show you? These leaves right here, all these little leaves that are just shriveled up. I can't get them. They're shriveled up. And these were just laying down. But I gave them a good drink of water, and I came in this morning and they're perked up, so I didn't lose them. But almost. Okay, and this is going to have to be potted too, because it's getting a little bit too big for its container. This is one of my Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce, and it was looking pretty drab too. Now, I still only have one collard green plant. The other seeds have not come up. It looked good, but it was, younger, and I don't know. Still no mountain mint. Oh, I'm sorry. I have moved into the WIG 2026 or 2025. I'm sorry, 2025, and that's hosted by Mike's Chaotic Gardening and GT Grows in Alaska, and I think it lasts till April 2, and you can still join. And it's growing indoors, in soil, or hydroponics, whichever you choose. So, still no mountain mint. Put that back. I still have no cumin, sadly. No cinnamon basil. No lemon balm. I don't know what's up with all that, because that's the second go around with seeds, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep watering the cinnamon basil and the cumin seeds, just in case they're just taking forever. But I'm gonna ditch the lemon balm for in the house, I believe, and then start them later. There's just nothing. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the cinnamon basil and the cumin. I have no idea. Still no stevia. And I haven't planted the other stevia seeds, but I will at some point. And I'm going to leave these because Mike from Mike's Chaotic Gardening said he had some that germinated 3 months later. So I'll leave them just to see what happens. But I'm not going to continue babying lemon balm. I'll baby the cumin another week or two, and the cinnamon basil another week or two. And then if they don't come up, then I'm not. They should have come up by now, frankly. At least that cinnamon basil, because basil comes up fairly quickly. So, I don't know. Let me put this back up here. That poor Thai basil and this one lettuce, I left them down from underneath the lights to recover. They still got some light, but I didn't have them like right underneath it. I'll put this tomato back. And this tomato back, and my collard back. So my other lettuce, this one's looking pretty good, although it's not standing up, which last year when I did lettuce for this winter indoor growing challenge, this is what they did. They just were floppy. Like they didn't have any, what's the word, crispness to help them stand up. I'm not sure that's the right word. And I know the stems are weak because there's no airflow in here, like they would get outside. There's a ceiling fan, but that's not enough. But I have started just, moving them around, and they're starting to strengthen up, but I need them to stand up. Like, come on, y'all. Perk up. I know I'm a bad plant mama sometimes, but perk up. Like this one is slow. I think that's trying to make roots, actually. It is trying to make roots. They're so small you can't see them, but it is trying to make some roots. So I'm going to throw a little soil. Actually, I'm just going to move the soil over and cover that up. And maybe it'll strengthen it if it's got some more roots coming. But the stem, the really thin stem, is trying to make some roots. But I mean, they're just bleh, like, I don't know. I've never grown this type of this variety of lettuce, so I don't know how, if it's supposed to be crispy, crunchy, or if it's more like a leaf type, and it may be. I don't remember. Now my spinach is getting some leaves on it, some baby leaves on it, and it also needs to perk up. But see, it's standing up better. It is standing better than those lettuce. I just move it around and give it a shake, and it'll help strengthen it. And this one, it's looking okay. It's getting a little bit better on its stem. They just need to stand up. So, and I got one more, and I think I may put this one outside because it's just so puny. I'm tired of babying it after the nights of, there's 1 or 2 nights where it's going to be close to 20 something or in the 20s. I'll put it outside after that. And I can put it in under some cover, because I do have the other lettuce that's out there covered up. So anyway, sad situation. And I don't know that I'll try lettuce again inside after this collaboration, because I'm not having a whole lot of luck. But I also don't really know what I'm doing trying to grow lettuce inside. So maybe they need a different container. Maybe they need a deeper and wider container. I don't know. And I told you I had only one collard, and this other one that's the same as that one up there still hasn't sprouted. And I will only deal with it maybe another week, and then I'll just be like, well, you're only going to have one collard green container or plant, which is okay, you know. It is what it is, but these things just need to perk themselves up. Come on. Okay, I think that's it, y'all. I do believe. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay warm if it's like really cold where you are, because I'm not real fond of nights in the 30s and the 20s. So, and I do know, also I do know that part of the reason, because they had only been neglected for like a day or 2 days maybe. Part of that, them being so dry, is having to run the heater so much at night because it's so cold. So, and I'm afraid to close the vent and it get too cold in here, but especially for the tomatoes. So, you know. Anyway, all right, y'all. Enough rambling. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.